Greetings, everybody, in the name of the Father and the Son, any dignitaries, and to all the board members. I'm activist Cheryl Hill out of Dalton, Illinois. It's a rarity that I come to anybody else's community to voice something that I'm not thrilled that I'm really in the middle of. I know it's not appropriate to come here and ask any questions and get any answers. So what I'm going to share with the community of Riverdale is I don't like to see any law enforcement officer breach, perjurize, or do anything that does not represent their community police department. One, because people in your community have to utterly rely on them. Two, they represent the mayor. Three, if they don't live here, they making it even worse. This is why that they ask for officers to live in the community. Because if they live in the community, they're not going to be too quick to do anything because they know they are tied to the community. I was in the Riverdale Police Department. Some of the paperwork that I have from the Riverdale Police Department, the Attorney General has already requested it. One, because there are things on there that instrument simply, specifically says, do not put anything on there that you cannot prove. If you cannot prove it, don't put it on there. And the only thing that I don't like is I went in there again today. I like doing everything by the book. So if they say we want it in writing, I give it to them in writing, and guess what they do? It's notarized. Because I'm swearing that I am coming here respecting your procedure. When I went to Indiana to retrieve my grandchild from a court order that my son got on there that specifically tell any law enforcement officer exactly why my son's got his child and what time he's got to return him. Guess what I did for Indiana? Hey, how you doing, police department? Activist Cheryl Hill. Like to get a peaceful escort in their community. They honored it, and I loved how they respected it. When they got to that house, they didn't play. Today, I am absolutely livid. I cannot tolerate this anymore. I will not let the Riverdale Police Department go. I have did all the loving things that this community asked me to do when I came in there. I do not want to have to come to any more village meetings from this point on. I'm only going to work with the state's attorney, the Cook County sheriffs, and anybody else, because it is starting to be communities all over the world are running into situations where most of the police are going to cause community uprising. And it is not fair, it is not respectable, it is not decent. If they don't want to be here, then for God's sake, get your stuff together and then get out of these communities. But don't put me in a situation. This man has been decent and respectful to me. I don't like coming here. It took a lot to go straight down in my soul to come here today. I don't appreciate coming here. I don't want to put nobody in front of no firing squad. But what I am going to demand is that police department do the appropriate things. Now, I did something today. They told me that a siege car couldn't have anything took out of it. I got a recording where I went over to ABC Auto. They let me in there to get some of my son's items out of the car. Now, I'm tired of all this breach and protocol. And I'm tired of it costing people lives. I'm tired of putting people in uncomfortable situations. And then these law enforcement officers, they want to get an attitude when someone come in and do the right and appropriate thing. They don't want to be treated like they'll treat some of these people. And by all means and intents and purposes, please hear me when I share with you all. No, all law enforcement are not the same. But they have their flaws. And they need to go back to sensitivity training or whatever it is going to take to get the right thing done. But I promise you all, I don't want to have to come to no more of these farce of a meeting. I don't want to come anymore and watch all you all to sit here. You all are representatives, and then when these people in these communities get to calling you all do not pick up your telephone. You all turn the other cheek. But then if they send the media to the house, they're wrong. But you all got to understand one thing. As a civil rights activist, I represent the police, the fire department, teachers, school, parents, all over the place. Not just no one person. That's why I don't sit on no board, because I'm not going to have my hands tied. But today, I don't like some of the procedure of Riverdale Police Department. And if you all think this is the last you all have seen of me, that will be a joke on Riverdale. It is not the last you all seen of me. I get up tomorrow, I go execute subpoenas. I don't feel like none of this nonsense. And let me get this on record too. Don't y'all dare think that I'm here because my son. I got good boys They ain't got nobody's criminal background. I did my job. That was my job. Just like I advocate for the Lord, I advocated for my children. They don't have no gangbang tattoos, all them. They ain't no drug dealers. My oldest child is the only one that has children. He's been working since he was 15. I went and got the job for him.
So, Ms. Hill, I've always made myself accessible to you.
I didn't say you didn't. And like I said, I didn't come here for nobody to ask no questions. I really wanted it perfectly clear.
Now, you, me, and Chief DeMick, Matt,
Ain't nobody got back to me. I put in a complaint.
He's out of town.
And I put in a complaint a while back. No follow through, no nothing. You all, sir, you know me. You know I'm not.
Yes, Ms. Hill, the chief and I, we met with you. I believe he gave you his personal cell phone.
No, he did. He took my number, but he took my information. I'm gonna give him time, but you know what?
But he's out of town right now.
And this is not the first one. This is the fourth one. This is the fourth incident I've encountered here in Riverdale. And I'm saying this out loud. Don't target my family. I will be coming to my uncle that just passed, right here in you all community. Danny Clark just passed. I am the overseer of that house. My name is going to be on legal documents, the affidavits of the state and things of that nature.
Would you like me to comment, man?
On what?
On what you're talking about?
Freedom of speech.
I'm not asking you to stop your freedom of speech.
No, I said you have freedom of speech.
No, I'm asking you, would you like me to respond to what you're talking about?
Oh, you aware of it?
I'm very aware of it, man.
Okay, then enlighten me.
No, I told them that they could not get anything out of the car until the fees were paid, the seizure fees.
Well, now, isn't it interesting? I just shared with you. He went over there and they gave, first of all.
ABC's violating our contract.
Well, you know what? That's something you got to take up with ABC Auto. But if your police knew it, what were they supposed to do? They were supposed to stand on it just like you.
The police department's not gonna go to ABC and prevent you from getting something out. ABC.
No, they said the police would meet me over there. So here's the big contradiction.
Ms. Hill,
Well, I'm just
are you
saying.
willing to stay after the meeting so you and I and the chief can talk?
Yeah, but you know what? If you just spoke for your police officer, but he went over there, and guess what? The officer that went over there, they stopped my son's car last year. I made it all the way to where they stopped him at. You know, I think about it. I see half it in my spirit. I'm not for none of this.
Anyone else?
Hello, everyone.
Byron Stanley.